Okay, good. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Today, we're gonna talk about information overload. So, if you don't know me yet, my name is Epaminondas. I'm host here on TNT on English Immersion. And if you want to practice English, please join us to talk. Today, I am with Luisa and Thiago to talk. Please, Luisa, could you introduce yourself for us?
Okay. Good morning. My name is Luisa. I'm 28 years old. I'm living in Florianopolis with my boyfriend and my cat. And I study psychologist at university. And next year I graduate myself. So I'm very happy. And I back to study English because next year I want to try a master degree. So I need to develop my English to this. And I think that
Very good. I think you like surfing. I don't know why, but I think
Sophie.
because yeah,
Ah,
because you
surfing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
this board is from my
yeah.
boyfriend. He's teaching surfing. He's teaching surfing.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Very good. Very good.
Yes.
And you, Thiago, let me know more about you.
My name is Thiago, and I live in Barueri, São Paulo. Um, I'm married with two kids, and I work with IT. I am a software engineer. Um, and I try study English in times, but so I return to stud now because I want to move to US next year and um, and work with IT. That.
Very good.
Uh,
Very good.
so uh, that's it.
Good. Welcome aboard. You are in the right place to practice. And Alexandre, good morning. How's it going?
Good morning. Good morning, Paminondas. Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you. Alexandre, today we're gonna talk about overload information. So I paste again the questions, and I wanna ask you to present yourself, please.
Okay. My name is Alexandre. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo. I've been here on TNT since July 2020, improved my English. From using this English, I could go abroad 3 or 4 times using English learning by talking. And I enjoy studying English. Now I am more focused on French. That's why I am away from the English immersion. But now I try to return and continue improve my English. That's all.
Very, very good. Very good. Good to see you here. And guys, and about me, 31 years old, I work as a trainer and nutritionist. I live in Brasilia. I really like to go to the waterfalls, to camp, ride a bike, eat paçoca, açaí, things like that, and watch funny videos on YouTube, wasting my time. That's me. To start this immersion with the number one. So, do you think we see too much information every day as a society, and why? Luisa, please. What do you
Yes.
think?
Yes, I think we are bombarded by a lot of information, not every day, but every time, every minute, every second. And I feel the cell phone is like be a part of us. And when I stopped to study this immersion, I think, oh my God, this is so scary. This is scaring me. But yes, I think we see too much information and too
Yeah,
much unnecessary information.
I think the most part of time it's full information and normally here in our missions we think about things like that, you know, so deep topics to discuss. I really like this kind of topic.
Yeah.
Um, Thiago, and you, what do you think about?
Yes, I think so. We are bombarded with new information all the time. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and the others social media. Uh, we see what we usually consume. We are that consumes no man information is irrelevant. But yes, I think so.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And you, Alexandre, what do you think? Are you there? Yeah, no, maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. So I skip for the next question, and after I return to Alexandre. And
Are you hear
Luisa,
me?
yeah, yeah, no, yeah,
I
good.
have some trouble with my internet, but about the first question about too much information, I am in the age to forget everything. I think my brain is trying to just become small, and I need to expand my brain every day. So I look for information. I love information, political information, world information. I Google information all the time, but because I have curiosity about a lot of things. So information for me is like rice, beans, and egg, and fried egg.
Very good. But you don't have social media, right?
I don't like social media. I use only Instagram to relax, to see some funny videos to relax, but I don't like to be on social media all the time. Only a few time to see what people are posting, but I don't like. I like CNN, Global News, Global National, SNBC News, and something that can bring a knowledge for me.
Very good, very good. I think the biggest problem is social media for us in general as a society, I think. So, for example, the number two, how many times a day do you check the news or social media? Luisa, let me know.
Mm,
Too much?
I too much. I'm studying psychologist, but right now I work with social media, so it's very difficult. I can't measure it, how much I use my social media, but I unfortunately I use like every day.
It's hard because, for
Yeah.
example, I work by myself using my Instagram. So I have to check my phone all day long, every single day, and because of that, sometimes I realize that I'm wasting my time. For example, I have to, I don't know, but to take care about some customer. Okay. But when I realize I'm scrolling
Yeah.
TikTok, watching
It's so fast.
videos. Exactly. So it's so hard. It's so hard. I think I'm a little addicted, unfortunately, because it's so
Rachel.
hard. It's so hard to manage this kind of thing. But I'm conscious. I think that's the first step. So
Yes, yes.
I'm trying. Uh, and you, Thiago, let me know how many times a day, do you know, or you
I
don't
am
know? Let me know.
free. I am free. Actually, I delete my accounts in social media. I don't have social media. I check my information with Yahoo Finance, and I have only one social media, LinkedIn, because I I get a new job in US, and so uh, it is the best place to find a job now. So and WhatsApp. I don't I don't forgot because my mother and my my parents use only WhatsApp. So I I use WhatsApp yet, but in the future I pretend delete too, and my life free the social media. Only my sports, only my kids and my wife.
That's my dream. That's my dream for the future. But unfortunately, I work with that. So sometimes I feel so stressed because of that, or a little bit anxious or tired, because it's not easy, but I
but
have to
but
work, so
but
it's hard.
use only for work and no mais, no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, that's my goal. I'm trying, I'm trying. Uh, and you, Alexandre, let me know.
Number two,
Yeah, number two.
um, I check only WhatsApp uh, because I receive information to see. I check my accounting every day, but apart that, I don't use it. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, but I don't use it so much. Only when I have a free time and I want to relax, I use Instagram, but on I hate social media, and I hate the most X. X is like uh so dangerous, so toxic. I don't like.
I totally agree with you about X. So it was so hard for me, and especially during the pandemic. So it was so hard. I deleted my ex now, and because of that, I think it's a kind of toxic social media for me, the most toxic social media. Um, Guys, let's think about number three, okay? How do you feel when you see a lot of information at the same time? So, how do you feel? Thiago, let me know. How do you feel?
Ah, I'm feel tired. Many information is irrelevant. Many information is doesn't bring you relevant content for lives. In my opinion, from people, my opinion, many people has access to social media and put the sua própria opinion, and not nothing or anything uh, experts. No information technical, no information relevant. And
Yeah,
I try bring information for me uh, através technical informations, technical websites and books. So many information today is irrelevant.
yeah. I got your point and I totally agree with you. For example, as I said before, I am a nutritionist and I work as a trainer as well. So I see every single day a lot of not just nothing relevant, but mistakes every single day.
Yeah,
So dangerous information, fake information. So, and it's so hard. Every single day I have to explain for my customers one thing because they saw on social media on TikTok some information.
I
It's
agree.
not, that's not correct, you know? So it's so hard. And normally these people change the way of thinking because of that. So it's so dangerous. I totally agree with you. The most part of the content's not good, I think. It's important to check the source and to listen to experts in the area. I totally agree with you. Um, Luisa, please let me know.
Yeah. Uh, I think when I see a lot of information, I feel like a bug in my mind. And as Thiago saw, I try to use my social media just for work. 2 months ago, I download app on my cell phone, which block my Instagram and my WhatsApp after the 6 p.m. So I just use after the 10 a.m. and block 6 p.m. to I send a message to my brand like it's just for work. After that, you go live outside, go to the beach, go to and a lot of things I have to do, and don't stay using my cell phone just for fun because I don't think it's fun. I can relax with my Instagram. I can relax with social media. I for me this is not a relaxing time. It's like a more anxious time. So I try to work. I try to work with this to be better for me, but it's not. It's not easy. But I try.
Guys, can you see and listen me?
Yes.
Okay, good. My connection is not good. But you brought a very good point, I think. And I have a question for you. This app is working yet or not?
Yes.
Good,
It's
good.
so
I
hard.
try. I, I,
Yes,
I
it's. I don't
try.
remember the name. It's. I think it's Opal,
Yeah,
OPOL, something like that.
good.
And I know has another one which calls Focus, but it's really good because when the app block the Instagram, for you back to the Instagram, you need to do some challenge, and if you so your brain think, oh my god, a lot of things, I don't use this, I don't need this, and we think 2 times 3 times to use again.
Interesting, interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, and you, Alexandre, number three, thinking about when a lot of information, not just news, but I don't know, but let me know how do you feel. You're muted.
So that's why I enjoy what I enjoy uh, a lot of information. Sometimes the same subject, like imagine a tornado on Paraná, or Lula meeting Donald Trump in Casablanca, or earthquake in Azerbaijan. So it's falling, fading.
Hey, go.
Are you hear me?
Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
I
okay.
was saying I enjoy breaking news. I enjoy breaking news like uh, information that can bring me up, uh, let me excite, like earthquake in Azerbaijan, Lula meeting Donald Trump, or tornado. I look for information, disinformation on CNN, on Global News, on CNN International. Uh, I have a lot of free time, so I use it. I enjoy doing it because I am a consumer. If, it's making me like my brain is working and think better all the time.
Yeah, I got your point. I got your point. Thank you, Alexandre. And guys, let's think about the number four. Do you think it's easy or hard to focus today? And why? Thiago, I start from you. Let me know.
Ah, so and now it's easy. But before it's hard, so hard. Uh, anytime I have I bring my cell phone and scrolling screen and for man minds so maybe hours and I think no I have to stop and I delete my accounts. I don't delete the apps. I don't delete my account. I don't have accounts in social medias. Um, so now it's easy have focus in my job, have focus in my family, uh, sports, so and things.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. It's like our grandma is right. The smartphone is the problem. So when we don't use smartphone, we can live better and enjoy more the life, the people. So it's so interesting how these two are changing our way to our behavior in general. So it's interesting and crazy at the same time, a little bit. uh, Luisa, let me know what you think.
Um, yes, I think it's very hard to focus today for me. I think we have too much information all the time. And for me, I need to get out of the distraction, the noise, everything, so I can focus for sometimes. But it's hard because I work with Instagram, and when I see I looking anything else, will only is my job. So I think it's very hard because too much information and uh, a lot of unusual information. So sometimes we see something and this is unusually, and we lost this time city, so I think it's very hard folks today.
Yeah. And I think the way that we use social media and the technology, like we have, I forgot the words, but satisfação rápida, satisfação instantânea with the apps and notifications and things like that. So I think it changes our brain, and because of that, when we see things like, for example, I have to study and read a book. So it's different because calm, quiet. I don't have too much inputs, and it's like my brain needs more inputs, more stimulus, more things, you know. So I think it's hard to concentrate because I'm I want more input because of the way that we are using social media, smartphone and things like that, technology. So I think it's hard. It's hard when we have to put attention, especially things that calm things like reading and talk slow. So I think it's hard. Alexandre, what do you think about it's easy or hard to focus today and why?
For me, it is because I selected the information I will consume. So I am focused on YouTube French, YouTube French or YouTube English. It's good for me. I'm focused on politics for Brazil or around the world. It's bringing me good information. And you see, try to say satisfaction. It's bringing me satisfaction as well. It's show me that I mean, able to understand the situation, even though I am 72. I needed to say that I'm 72. I'm in the age to put my pajama and go to the bed. No, I need to look for information all the time, good information only. That's why I select this information because it's good for me.
Very good, Alexandre, very good. Guys, I will skip some questions. So let's read the number seven. Okay? Number seven. Do you think more information means better knowledge? Why or why not? Because we are discussing here, so we have more and more information and things like that. And I will bring some discussion, for example. As I said, I work as a nutritionist, and nowadays we have more information than in the past. So if you open your smartphone, you see some news about that, Munjaro, and a lot of things, and so a lot of inputs. Now we have more information ever than another time. But at the same time, we have more and more and more people gain weights. So being in obesity and a lot of disease and things like that. And because of that, I brought this topic. Do you think more information means better knowledge? Why or why not? Let's think about that. Luisa, let me know what you think.
I think it depends. I don't think more information means better knowledge because I think a lot of information can have a lot bad information. Like as you say, we see a lot of things of Manjaro, Ozempic, but still have a lot of people fat and use this medicine and don't get better because uh, don't trata, don't trata her mind. My sister is nutritionist, behavioral nutritionist, and I let us see of this information. So for me, this is a disinformation, like not help anyone. So I think sometimes less is better, and because of this depends, because I think everyone needs and have right to has all information of everything of a lot of things. I believe the information save a lot of lives, but for me must to be real and ethical information. And for me, at the internet, it's like land of no one. So everybody put there a lot of things and don't have ethical behavior with the people. And what I think's more scary is like mm, uh, people from medicine, nutritionists, physicists. I don't remember how to say educação física, but even psychologists talk about a lot of things who doesn't have science. So I think in sometimes more information is not a better knowledge.
I agree with you 100%. So, and it's hard to work in this time because of that. So, it's not easy. It's not easy. But I totally agree with you. I
Yeah,
think nowadays everybody can share content on social media, and the worst thing, a lot of people believe in that information. So I think it's important to have a critical think thinking and to check some information to source to you know but in general as a society we don't have this behavior to check information and to think deeper, to go deeper inside of this question. And it's so hard. We have a lot of information, but at the same time we don't have a lot of good information. So it's not easy. I'm a little bit afraid about the future because of that.
yeah.
But, Thiago, let me know what you think about. Let me know.
No, definitely no. Information is different of knowledge. Information, um, wrong information s- uh, is um, is worst. Uh, that and anything. Um, Information without quality uh, that we have in many many vehicles of social media, TV, radio. So, um, knowledge is different of many information. Information without target is not knowledge. Is uh, is mess, bagunça. Uh, Many information uh, definitely no don't is not knowledge. Knowledge is other thing.
Very good. And I want to add something. Sometimes even good information, but when we have too much of good information, we feel stuck because, yeah, I have this option, this option, this option, this option, this option, and our brain can't and face this kind of thing. We feel stuck because we have a lot of inputs and don't know what to do with that, you know? So sometimes even good information, but too much information, I think it's not good. So I think we need to think in a clear way. So, and focus. I think focus is the
Yes,
word.
I think
Sometimes
that
we have too much information, but we can't focus because of that.
I think that each problem have a good information. Uh, Many information for all the problems doesn't work.
Uh, Alexandre, please let me know your perspective about.
So I kind of disagree. I disagree 50% about the comment there. So I was born in a time that there wasn't information, right? There wasn't book, there wasn't internet, there wasn't radio, television. So we were like a white page. My brain, my brain was like a white page, no information. And we need to be aware that there are a lot of good information and there are a lot of misinformation, right? So you need to be focused on the good information. And when you look for good information, when you consume good information, of course, you will acquire more knowledge. You are able to discuss about a subject that you look for them, right? So it's not a bad situation. You consume kind of subject, not total of subject, not total of news. You need to focus on something important in your life. If you are focused on politics, football, or study language, it's good for your knowledge. When you go to discuss something, you have uh, capacity to deliver a good speech. So I agree that more information means more knowledge for who look for them. I think 80% of the population behave like they are enough time. Like they are out of information, right? If you ask someone that work as a carpenter, ask him about what happened in Brazil yesterday, about about the project of security. He will not uh, give you any knowledge about it because he is out. People are out of information because they do not look for. But if you look for a specific kind of information, it will bring you more knowledge. It's like 100% correct. You should look for now, I think for me, there are a lot of information because in my time, when I was born, when I was 10, 11, 15, there was no information. So now I'm so excited that I can consume a lot of information, but information that bring me joy, not make me angry, right?
Yeah, I think focus is the key for everything. But the next question, it's a good point to think about. For example, how do you decide what information is important? So I think it's interesting to think about because we have a lot of information on the world about different topics, about different points of view, different authors, and perspectives. How can we decide what is really important? What kind of information can change our life, you know? So let me know, what do you think, people, about how do you decide what information is important for you? Alexandre, I will start from you because your mic is open. So please.
So every day I know exactly what information I'm looking for, right? When I when I wake up, the first thing I do is look for in my phone for information. Information, sometimes I click on Global News, Global G1 to see what's happening in Brasilia. Uh, Sometimes I click on CNN International to see what's happening around the world. And sometimes I turn on my TV and put on CNN Brazil or CNN International or Global News to get my information. I need to do that every day in the morning, right? Uh, the question is, how do you decide? When I start my day, I know that I need to get this information, like as I said to you. I need to get information from French course, study French, study English, read books in English, in French. It's the information that I decided is part of my day, right? Something like that.
Good, thank you. And you, Luisa, how do you decide what information is important? And you are muted.
Sorry. I think I decide if I don't know. I think it's relevant for me. Like it talks something about what I'm studying or what about my job. Um, so I think I decide by these topics, but I if um I doesn't add anything to me, I think it's not important. So how I saw for I think everything I consume at my cell phone, I try to use for um, for my work or for my study, and I tried so hard to not use my cell phone to um, lost my time. But it's hard because I feel like sometimes I go to see something on my Instagram, and so 5 minutes I see the life of the who I don't know, from someone I don't know who is. So sometimes it's very hard, but I try to make the Instagram work for me. Like uh, some days I can, but have another days I can do this, but I'm trying.
I totally got your point. Totally. It's not easy. It's not easy. But we are talking here about social media and the number 10, 11. It's interesting. Number 11. Do you think social media gives more confusion or clarity? And why? Louisa, please let me know.
Yeah, I think gives a lot of more confusion because people are overload of information every time, every second. So sometimes and uh, every time I think people is overload of information which they don't want to see. like I pass history stories, and when I see, I'm look for I watch a person what I don't want to buy, but at the time I want to buy and I need this person or this clothes. So I think social media overload so much people of unnecessary things, and the capitalism involve everything of this. And I think it's very very I think it's, confuse a lot of people. And I say admirar Alexandre because he can focus his what he is looking for. Like, oh, I just used to see CNN or CBN, and don't let the social media consume his time. And I think it's very uh, persistent and is very hard to do nowadays.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
it's interesting because, for example, you said a so real thing. Normally, for example, I'm here using my cell phone on my social media, and I saw some profile, and because of some content, I realized that I need something that 1 hour ago I don't need, So it's interesting because, yeah, I
I
need this
even know
course.
exists this thing, and now I need
Yeah,
so
exactly.
hardly.
Exactly that. Exactly that. I need that now. Now here in my hand. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so crazy thing. So crazy thing. Alexandre, please go ahead. And the number 11, okay?
11. I guess more than a half the social media information are fake. So that's why I don't use social media. Uh, Even I don't use this 10% of social media because a lot of fake all the time. People trying to sell you something that he can't deliver you, right? Uh, False information all the time. And I don't recommend social media. Lot of time ago, I was studying, I was reading information from an American teacher, and he said, if you want to improve your life, if you want to improve your English, stay away from social media, right? So I am totally away. I follow his recommendation. He is totally away from social media because I think social media don't bring me uh, joy. But my wife consume information, social media information all the time. She is unable to focus on TV to watch a series or a movie because sometimes I call her to watch a movie or series and I need to I just want to say cutucá-la. Hey, hey, are you watching? Oh, oh my gosh, it's hard. I need to leave because I am prepared for my French class at 11. Okay, thank you for this good conversation. Uh, Congratulations for this subject. Very good to bring knowledge
Thank
for us.
you.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Alexandre.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Luisa.
Bye. Bye.
And Luisa, just to finish, so what advice would you give to someone who feel lost with too much information like us? Some advice for us. Let me know.
Yeah. I think is uh, maybe delete the Instagram when you can delete the Instagram. You as me work with this, but like On Sunday, I don't need to use, so I always delete on Sunday to leave my Sunday free of technology. And when it's summer, I left my cell phone at home morning, and I back just at the night, and then I use my phone. So I think the advice is um, everybody will continue using the social media because of the work, because of a lot of things. But try to connect yourself more with the nature, with the things you like. Try to be in person with people who you love, to connect with real person. So I think that, and read a lot of books. This is the first advice I give. It's try and still reading books. It's very important.
I totally agree with you. So I think kind of impossible nowadays to be completely out of social media because of the world and things like that. But my advice, my self-advice, my advice is um, put more energy in the real life. So to talk to people eye to eye and in person and go to the parks and enjoy your life, ride a bike, go out, go to the nature. So you use your time in the real things, I think. So because normally we waste our time using cell phone that if we put in the paper, you know, so the count we lost a lot of time that we could use this time doing different things. Oh, for example, sometimes I'm scrolling my TikTok, my Instagram, and if you ask me what you learned after these 2 hours, I don't remember. I don't remember the video that I watched 1 minute ago. You know, so sometimes we are lost in our life, and I think it's important, more important to put real energy in real relationships, real leisure, and real things in general. You know, so
Yes, I agree.
that's my advice.
Yeah.
Luisa, it was a pleasure to have you here with me. That's our survey. Normally it's anonymous, but today is not anonymous because just us here. So, but
Okay.
feel free to evaluate or suggest some topic. Feel free. And
Okay.
yeah, that's all for today. It's a pleasure to have you here, and you're more than invited for to be here with all your
Yeah.
immersions in this time, this day, and it will be good to see you here. Okay, bye
Thanks so
bye. Take
much.
care.
Nice to
Drink
meet
water and
you.
eat vegetables. Nice to